This episode of Juggalo Judgment will contain instances of explicit language, mentions of violence, mentions of explicit violence, mentions of violence towards women, violence towards women, violence towards women, violence towards women. This is a really fucked up album, guys. Listener discretion is very advised.
Well, I've been to the stone house and it's son. Paid my debts, but I'm still a street hustler. Dropped out of school because I couldn't find my life.
Welcome, everybody. This is Juggalo Judgment.
What's up, fam?
You are joined by Mike.
Shmeev.
And this is going to be our first official episode.
We are here talking about the debut Insane Clown Posse album, Carnival of Carnage.
And, oof, this is a strong opening from Insane Clown Posse. So, a little bit of background on this.
Released
this is a great start.
October 18th of 1992.
This is true. And
how did this album sell?
So, day one.
Day one.
17 copies.
17 million copies, you say?
A little less. A little less than that.
17,000 copies?
It's a high number.
17 copies, you say?
17 copies.
Now, as I understand it, this is a significant number now in Juggalo lore. Since then, it's referenced all over their work. But how long did it take them to actually start doing that? Obviously, they didn't do it on this album because they couldn't.
If I remember correctly, it either starts on Ringmaster or
like immediately after this.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So it's fairly soon. So this album, to give a little background on their recording process, it was Violent J, Joe Bruce, Joey Utzler, which is Shaggy Two Dope, and John Utzler, Shaggy Two Dope's older brother, John Kickjass.
Oh, that guy.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I say a thing about him in these notes that I have here.
So, yeah, by the way, Shmeev is much more prepared than I am because I suck.
I listened to this album at work, and every time I would hear something I need to talk about, I'd just be like, oh, here we go, write down a note.
So, these three fine young gentlemen were members of the Inner City Posse, which was kind of a gang, from what I understand, but not a great gang. They were kind of just guys who hung around, and they were kind of gangbangers, but not really.
It's like,
but they were
the King of the Hill guys. They just kind of stand out in front of a fence and drink beer.
That's what it seems like. I mean, I'm sure that they probably did some stuff. I think that Shaggy Two Dope was convicted of carjackings, at least stealing car stereos or something like that.
Yeah, I've looked up some Wikipedia stuff on them and seen that they have in fact.
They were originally the Inner City Posse. And Carnival of Carnage is the first actual Insane Clown Posse release. They were kind of dabbling in the clown stuff for their first EP, which was Dog Beats.
Inner City Posse's got those, I hear.
Yes, they do. Which I don't have that record because it's a bitch and a half to find. Although they just put it on vinyl last year.
Oh, yeah?
Yes. But
it's
no.
a shame we can't cover that one. It should have been first.
I'm sorry.
This is the first IC.
This is the first Insane Clown Posse album with all three members. And
3, a number that does not last long in this.
So, these are people who were just trying whatever they could. Violent J had actually been a professional wrestler for a time.
Yeah.
But they decided that they wanted to rap, and let's be serious here. They had some determination.
Yeah, the work ethic cannot be overstated.
I mean, if you are judging them purely on their drive to sell an album and sell tickets to concerts, they were flyering everywhere. This is based on what I've read from Behind the Paint by Violent J. However, does this translate into how they actually rap?
I would argue no.
Okay. Now, I will say this. I'm a large ICP fan. And the fact that they did start getting a fan base off of this CD is very, very admirable, because Violent J does most of the rapping.
He does. Shaggy 2 Dope
in general, but
he's not very present on this album. From being like Shaggy 2 Dope is,
he does some stuff, but yeah. I still think that he did a little bit more than his older brother John. But there are some songs where Violent J, who has grown so much as a storyteller since then, his storytelling is still quite good, but his rapping ability is not fantastic in my opinion on this album. But it showed that there was room to grow.
Yeah. I think a lot of this, honestly, we can kind of get into as we listen to it. Like, it'll come up.
Oh yeah, definitely.
We can.
So I mean, if we wanna.
Well, first.
Oh yeah.
First, I want to know when, in your time of listening to ICP, did you hear this album? Like, when did this album cross you?
So this is the interesting thing.
This wasn't your entry point, was it?
No, it was not. If I'm talking purely on like when I got the albums, like I had heard a couple songs here and there, but if I remember correctly, Carnival of Carnage was actually the last Joker card that I purchased.
Damn.
And this was at a time. This is before like Bang Pabo and everything came out, when the second deck was starting to be made. So yeah, this was I think the final one that I got. I ended up getting the original, or the story release, which did not have two or three of the tracks that they had taken out. So we have, and then they ended up re-releasing the original version at shows, and then in their first 6 box set. But yeah, this is the one that I got, I think, last.
All right.
I think it was either this or a Ringmaster, but I think it was this one. And it was one of those where it's like, oh, I don't have this album yet.
Just kind of got to fill in the collection.
Yeah, that's exactly how it was. I am terrible with CDs. I buy way too many CDs.
He does buy way too many CDs.
So I have such a large collection, and I don't get rid of any of them.
Oh, you get rid of them by like giving me like, oh, I've got like 12
I've got a double
of fucking Bang Pal Boom. Here you go, bro.
Yeah. So, but yeah, that's this is the thing. I went into this album after everything else, so I had already higher expectations, and that's why I am allowing myself to be so critical of this CD.
And as we know, it ain't the Great Malenko, it ain't the Wraith Shangri-La, and it ain't Mighty Death Pop. I ain't fucking heard it till now.
We don't know nothing on this CD.
I listened to this just a week ago. I got one full listen in, and I got about like half a listen in after that.
So I thought you had 2 and you were going for a third and you didn't get there.
No, I did not manage to.
It's okay. I literally took an hour last night to listen to it from beginning to end.
So let's hop right in here. So the first track on this is an intro. I'm only gonna play the beginning of it because there's one thing that I just need to hear, and I just need to get on it.
Let's go.
It was a soft, gentle night in the little town of your town.
That right there. I just got
the pause for dramatic effect of your town.
It was just like fuck yeah, your town, yeah.
Sounds like he was starting his Moon Glorious thing.
Oh my god.
Your town. So, obviously this is a spoken word intro by Violent J. And
it's gonna roll right into the first actual track,
right?
Carnival of Carnage. And we got 30 seconds. It's too fucking long. Carnival of Carnage. Let's go.
I will say though that he does paint a pretty good picture of what he's trying to convey.
Yeah.
Like the theme of this album is literally the ghetto, like kind of uprising, and kind of taking what's theirs.
Yeah.
Because from what I understand, the impoverished areas of outside of Detroit, because they weren't actually from Detroit.
Really?
No, they're not actually from Detroit.
Huh.
Eminem has referenced that before. But we're not talking about that. No support from the governor at the time, so
yeah,
a lot of hatred towards their local government, and probably justified.
Oh yeah.
So we have
Carnival of Carnage.
Carnival of Carnage.
Now you've it's been playing this whole time, and you've basically heard the whole track.
Yes. The song with the outro aside can be played backwards, and it sounds exactly the same.
Ish. I mean, you got that like the of playing it backwards, but it's
I've never actually listened to it in reverse, but allegedly that's what it sounds like.
It's up on YouTube. Actually. Yeah, you can find plenty of reversed ones. I mean, you have the sounds, like all the sounds of the instruments and stuff are reversed, but you still get like a Carnival of Carnage going through there.
Right. For those that don't know, that's Violent J saying Carnival of Carnage, but it was not supposed to be. They had
oh really?
They had tried getting Isham, who was a local legend, who
he appears later in this very album.
He does, and they wanted to get him on the record because they have a great deal of respect for him, and he kind of pioneered the sound that they were going for. And he was there, and he was in the vocal booth and said Carnival of Carnix repeatedly. And Violent J said, "What's a Carnic?" And he says, "I don't know. That's what you told me to say." And Violent J says, "No, the fuck I didn't." So Isham, being the awesome person that he was, said, "Well, just leave it there." And Violent J was like, "Yeah, I can't do that, so I'm gonna go and say Carnival of Carnage." It's a track that exists.
Yeah.
I think that they probably would have played that like whenever they were coming out to shows. Right. But it's not something that's
the thing about it
to me.
It seems like it's supposed to be like a hype track. Mm-hmm. And I told you that I was doing some research. I brought up some body count tracks. This is why I did that. I immediately after that, I threw on Body Counts in the House.
Okay.
You know Body Counts in the House, right?
Not a fan.
It is literally just like they drop a riff and it's Ice-T's just like body count. Body count. Body count. Body count.
I wonder what I'm listening to right now.
Oh, right.
Body count. Body count.
Exactly.
Thanks, Ice-T.
But the thing is, and it's a lot like that, but he doesn't stop there. Mm-hmm. Because he's like, body count, motherfucker! There's a drop, and like they break into all this stuff. Ernie C like rips a fucking line on one of those. It's amazing. They have like different sections of it, whenever really all he's still just going like, body count. Body count, and then like they drop into the Body Cats in the House. It is a very good hype track.
That's the thing. They obviously do something to change up the song as it's going. It's not a repeated line.
The best thing is
it's not a line, but like
it's a studio track. But you would swear that he was like doing this on stage because he's also like, come on, make some noise. Like there's nobody in the studio to make noise, but you're in your car, you're like, yeah.
That sounds like that's what it would be. Like Carnival of Carnage, it's a track that if it comes on, I'm listening for 15 seconds and I'm like, all right, that's good, skip.
it doesn't really keep the hype. Yeah. It barely brings any, to be honest. Okay. But you know, it's an intro track. Yep. It just rides. They let it ride.
A second intro track.
Yeah. So now we're gonna move on to the Juggalo.
The Juggalo.
Well, you know the Juggalo jumped in the mix. I've been down the road and I broke a few necks and I break a few mouths. So what's up? Roll by me in the corner, I'ma hold my nuts up and spit a fuck you with that. But if you're to escape, let me hit that. Cause Violent J ain't even one to fake it. I done seen some folded up skate bitches make it. I pass out when it gets dark and woke up naked at the Clark Park. Gotta get before I get the rap. Got a chopped off head chilling in my lap. Mr. Shrink, I'm sick. Lunatic, tick-tock, it don't quit. It don't quit. Mr. Shrink, I'm sick. A lunatic, tick. The doctor told me I'm a psycho, so I ate his face like I don't know. Knife to the neck and I got some more. The night of the axe, the night of the 44. Bitch, I'm a man you can talk to. But after you leave, I'm a
long way to the hook.
It is.
Jesus Christ.
He's been going from the beginning.
Oh yeah. He's keeping up with the
Straight up 56 seconds of a verse.
You know, it's in good pace too.
Yeah, it was. And
I think this still isn't even a hook, really.
No, there is no actual hook to this. Like there's these little like in
oh, that's hooks. Right. They just have like a section where they break into the Juggalo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this song
you brought up uncredited samples. That were used. This has one.
Oh.
So
you looked this up?
No, I listened to it.
Oh.
This has a sample this is why I was surprised that this made it on here.
Oh, okay.
Because this is a sample. It's a fucking Prince sample.
Oh.
He samples Kiss in this.
No way.
Yeah.
It's really funny because it straight up does not say it. I have the album linear notes right
I wish
here.
I actually had it in my head. To
yeah.
know. I wish I remembered where the fuck it was at. But
what?
Hey, let me see if I can skip around and find this.
Really?
Yeah. Hey, let me back that up real quick.
No way. I didn't know that. Which is funny because they actually will. Oh my god, they'll actually bust this part out during shows sometime, like as an in between thing.
I mean, yeah, it's a.
But wow, I did not know that.
Solid chant style.
So something that I want to point out is if this is the first ICP song, like official song that you come to, which if you're listening to Carnival of Carnage, it really is. Violent J is pretty darn good on this.
He's got some flow in this.
Strong.
He's rolling it there. I did write a note on here, but I realized that maybe it was because I was listening. Maybe I wrote this down in the last half of the song or something like that. Because there's a thing with ICP that I feel happens a lot with them in a lot of their songs where they have the first half of their line. I'm like, all right, where are you going with this? And then the ending, I'm like, you went nowhere with it. And the beginning of this, whenever we re-listen to it now, I was like, he's all right.
Yeah.
He's going places with that. But then I think maybe it drops off at the end. I'm not sure because I wrote it down here.
Because he just has 3 verses of him just going at a consistent pace, which is it's actually quite impressive, especially if, for them having only rapped for, at this point they rapped for he was doing it for a couple of years because he was doing a couple other things before actual Insane Clown Posse happened. Obviously, again, still had room to grow.
Yeah. Were they actually? I do want to know this actually. So a lot of rappers, even from that area and stuff, came up just rapping on the streets and stuff like that. You know, just trading bars with people. Did he do that?
Nope.
No.
Nope.
Did he specifically say that he never did that in his book?
The thing is from what it seems like, is there were just people who got popular, at least locally in Detroit, and he kind of just wanted to do that too.
Okay.
If I'm going right, and there's probably gonna be people that are yelling at me,
fuming,
that's not true at all. They sat on the corners and rapped together. Something. I'm gonna point something out. Violent J's terrible at freestyling. I'm not even kidding. Look up his Freestyle 101. Way back from G4. Way back from G4. You can find it online. And guess what? Does he freestyle? No. He takes his verse that he used from Dark Lotus's Alibaba. So no. He cannot freestyle. Everything he does has to be written. If anybody argues with me about that, I will fight them online.
Okay.
No, it's just, it was something that I guess he just dabbled in.
Oh.
And then they all, as Inner City Posse, were like, oh, we should just try this now because we're not good at gangbanging.
Keep getting caught stealing cars. I'm just gonna rap.
So, yeah, well, that and Violent J was not having a hugely successful wrestling career.
That's fair, yeah.
So, something that I want to point out as I was glancing through Carnival of Carnage, we did talk about, they sold 17 copies on the first day. But other people were helping kind of promote that, including his brother Jumpsteady, who was in the Army. We'll talk about him a little bit later. And also Rob Van Dam.
I'm sorry, who?
Rob Van Dam. For those who can't see me, Rob Van Dam.
He did the point thing.
With the point thing. Who he knew from wrestling because they are fairly close from RVD's from Battle Creek. So yeah,
Damn.
when Rob Van Dam was in Atlanta, Violent J would send him copies of COC, and Rob Van Dam was a big fan of them, so he was giving it to other people.
Damn.
That's really cool networking.
He taught them how to steal car stereo.
No. That is not. It's not true.
If you 5-star frog splash it in just the right spot, stereo just pops out of it.
RVD 420. All right, so
up next.
We'll go to the next.
We got First Day Out. What's up?
Nothing. Go on.
Yeah, look, I know. You listen to some other version of First Day Out. Just shut up for a minute.
Oh shit, man! That's ICP! This is my shit!
This is Shaggy's entire job on this album.
On this album.
Okay, yeah.
Well, they let the gate up, so I bow. It's been 6 months, pick me up from the county jail. With a smart mother paid my dues. Steel toilets, warm blankets, and rubber shoes. But I ain't nagging. Here come the fellas. I can hear
I only
the
wrote
muffler
one thing
dragging.
down.
Ain't been in the car long, and the fake go. It's almost gone. My nuts are kinda hard, so I need a mate. So my whole
Is there a hook in this?
No.
Jesus Christ,
No,
you just keep doing this to us.
Yeah.
So, the only thing that I wrote down for this was Dre impression. I'm serious, like, his voice in this, Violent J, in everything that I listen to, like, from him, has that, like, traditional Violent J sound where he's either or he's like like those are the two sounds that Violent J makes.
Later on.
In this, it sounds he has the flow and the enunciation of Dr. Dre.
Like it's from NWA or Chronic.
Like straight up the Chronic. Like fuck with Dre Day. Mr. Buster, where the fuck you at?
Yeah, okay. So if I were to talk about what I think are the biggest drop-offs, and you go from song to song, this is one of them. I think that the Juggalo is such a cool song. It's very high energy. And Violent J raps his ass off.
It's a big drop in pace from that to
and
this.
then from that to First Day Out, where it's like half the speed, it seems. And yet there's times in it where it seems like he's stumbling on that beat. It's like, how did you just do that on the Juggalo? Fine, and you're like having trouble.
Sometimes it's harder to really slow it down. I'll tell you.
Just
when you got more space, it's tough to keep that rhythm going.
Like,
I know this. I play drums.
The only, just, and I'm gonna say this, and we can move on to the next one.
Yeah.
There's a better version of this song that comes out in like 6 years.
It's a long time to wait. Up next, track number 5, Redneck Ho.
I love his intro though.
Oh, you know what I forgot to do?
Turn the fucking volume back up. Way to go.
Oh, we good.
All right.
Who's that broad I seen over there in the pumpkin patch yesterday picking up pumpkins over yonder yesterday?
I don't have no idea. I seen that same girl just bending over, picking up them things, scratching that bad little ass of hers.
I'm telling you what, I seen her coming running through the hills, a hooper, a hollering, her titties was flopping. She was finer than Paige Fuzz, split 4-way with a broad axe, brother.
I seen
Their hatred for rednecks is only met by their similarity to rednecks.
So, their hatred for rednecks stemmed from a time when Violent J lived in, I think it's North Carolina. That was, I think, during a time whenever he was primarily doing his professional wrestling. And he just saw, like, lots of racism everywhere.
That is
I'm sure he saw it in the Detroit area, because sadly it's everywhere you go.
Yeah,
but
it is certainly not limited to the South.
But it was just so much more in his face back then, and he hated it, and he just wanted to talk about how much he hated it. But apparently, the women are worth fornicating, as we're hearing in this song. This is also one of the few songs on this album, I think there's only like 3, that has John Kickjass.
Yes.
Which is the last verse on there.
And my only note, Actually, I had 2 notes on here, but the first one that I wrote down was, the fuck was that guest verse?
I had to think,
It ain't
what guest
great.
verse? It's like,
It ain't amazing.
no. Can we skip ahead to that a little bit?
Yeah, let me see if I can find where it's at.
Oh no, we're not there. You gotta back up. No.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh my god. How
Yeah,
long
it's
is this fucking outro?
Yeah, it's
Christ.
well, no, because Jay has a final verse.
Oh,
That's
shit.
why.
I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
With
John
the wicked
Kick-Ass.
shit you've done, you go lynching with your gang on a brother or a Mexican. This shit may never quit. Bigots may never learn. I'll cut your motherfucking throat out, bigot. Now it's your turn. Bigots in the north seem to get respect. You know I'll choke that greasy neck. Step to the left, step to the right. Aim my piece and I'll fuck your face up. Bitch,
You're probably gonna disagree with me on this, but I think that this is one of the stronger verses on this song.
On this song? I mean...
On this song, I'm being serious. I think that he has a stronger verse than 2 Dope does.
He might. I can't remember.
Bitch, I'm too dope. Before I throw you this dick, I'll throw you some soap. Which is a fun way to kick off a verse, but I think that Shaggy's
My second note says,
rhythm is a little bit off.
fuck these guys. Like, here's the thing. I'm all on board with fucking up a racist piece of shit. They can get fucked.
But
But I feel like their focus on that is less out of like I'm sure that, you know, they do hate racism and stuff. Like that's they cleared that bar.
Oh, yeah. Well, not quite. We haven't quite gotten that far.
Well,
That's
hold on.
later on.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves here. But I feel like their hatred for that in this case is sort of just shielding their hatred and like fucking. It's a misogyny shield, is what it is, more or less.
Okay, that's
I feel like
fair.
I feel like they use a lot of their like positions of that as like, well, no, it's okay for me to talk about like what a piece of shit I am to women because these ones are racist. All other times, it's a joke.
Oh man, I can't wait until we get to a couple albums later.
Oh, just wait until we get later in this album.
Yeah, true. This is true. I don't know. It's funny because I love this song. I know that thematically I should not love this song, but I like this song, and I've pissed off people because of this song. I pissed off somebody in high school because I was singing this song in homeroom, and it was not the teacher that was pissed off. It was somebody who was in homeroom with me.
The teacher was singing along.
Yeah, she might as well have been. But the person who was in class with me, she was like, just because I'm a redneck doesn't mean I'm a hoe. And it's like, well, no, but you're a hoe. And you just decided to, think the song's about you.
You're so vain, somebody.
Yeah, that was pretty much what it was.
School?
That's pretty much what it was. Now that makes me seem misogynistic.
We're 28 now. We have grown up.
Yes, I am. I'm still sadly growing, but yeah, that was
Anyway, let me
of the time.
Let me
Not
actually
justified.
put this right here. I probably should have done this in the intro, but let me drop this line right here for you. So we're gonna alleviate some things.
Mm-hmm.
It is okay to enjoy problematic media as long as you understand and recognize the problematic aspects within it, and don't take those on yourself.
Yes. I think that a lot
I
of people
enjoy
need to
myself.
understand that.
I enjoy myself. The Chronic. I enjoy fucking All Eyes on Me,
Dude.
And that shit is
Eminem.
fucked up. I don't listen to Eminem very much.
Oh, well,
But yes.
but all that stuff, obviously it's 2019 when we're recording this. This CD came out in 1992.
Fuck.
I am not saying that, times have changed, obviously. And this is a product of its time.
Yes.
We will cover a little bit more of this towards the end, once we get past this, the rest of the tracks. because there will be stuff to talk about regarding that.
But I am not going to pretend that it's not 2019 while talking about these.
Right.
Up next, Wizard of the Hood.
I'm just gonna say this right now. I hate the mixing on this song because it is so much lower than all the other songs.
Straight passed out on his mother's bed, 7 cans of brew going through my head. Dreaming,
It
I was
makes me
sipping
so
on
mad.
Fago. In my dope house, and here comes a tornado.
I can tell if you're laughing at me or the song itself. The song is
the whole thing.
And don't laugh just yet.
It's
as someone who has
this
never.
beat, the fucking production on this.
I can't remember if this. I think that this was done by the other person who worked on the album, like Mikey Clark.
Oh yeah, what
Only
was this?
did-
Was Mikey Clark with them like from the beginning?
So no, this is one of the different ones. So Mikey Clark was like a legendary producer even back then. Had worked with a lot of the popular acts in Detroit at the time. And so he was not the first person that they got in touch with, though. The first person they got was a man called Chuck Miller, who did the production on. Let me check. No, Timbermill. That was okay. So he worked on Redneck Ho. He worked on Wizard of the Hood. He worked on Night of the Axe, which we'll get to. Psychopathic. And Your Rebel Flag. That looks like that's it. Yeah. I could have sworn he did a different one too, but so he worked on about half of the album. And their time working with him was not great because it was, we don't know what we're doing, we're gonna pay you. And he took that as, this is easy money, I don't have to work that hard. But then whenever they got in touch with Mikey Clark, he was somebody who in 5 minutes could make an instrumental, and it was amazing.
He does good work.
The problem with Mikey Clark was because he was, very notorious with, helping people make, a gold mine with music.
Yeah.
He was very busy, so they could not always get in touch with him. So,
this one,
he becomes more prominent from I think the Ringmaster on.
This one though, just
I've never seen The Wizard of Oz, so is this a good representation of it?
I have not seen The Wizard of Oz either, to my knowledge.
So this is canon.
Yeah, I mean, I know.
I've seen The Wiz.
I think I've seen a production of The Wizard of Oz a long time ago, like whenever I was in elementary school, I think.
So I mean, I've seen The Wiz, which had Michael Jackson in it. And Violent J's a huge Michael Jackson fan, so obviously he
wrote The Wiz.
Wrote The Wiz. This song,
The Wizard of Oz, is literally just about a bunch of people going to see some dude like, hey, we have some problems, and he's like, no you don't, you're fine. And they're like, wow, you're right, we had the power in us all along.
So it's a person talking to someone when he doesn't believe that they have a mental illness.
Yeah. It's US healthcare.
Oh, okay. Topical. Hey, remember what I said about First Day Out?
Yeah.
There's a better version that comes out later on. Oh, and guess
what?
Let
me read
wait,
my note
real quick though, with Redneck Ho. There's a better version that comes out later on.
Let me read my note about The Wizard of the Hood.
Mm-hmm.
Rather listen to the album.
Okay. And you know what? That's literally what I just said.
Yeah. I mean, the whole album.
This,
I mean, there are better songs on that.
Again, I hate the mixing where it goes from everything sounds kind of crystal clear, and then this comes up and it sounds muffled. It's lower.
Yeah.
Was this Chuck Miller or was this Mikey Clark? I think this is Chuck.
Yeah, just move it real close so they can hear you crack.
Yeah, this is
CD case.
Yeah, because it's broken.
It is.
Yeah. Okay, so this is Chuck Miller. Chuck Miller, fuck you. Fuck you for doing a terrible job of producing this song. If you did a better job, I might have liked it a little bit better. It makes me so mad. Also, clearly it's Violent J doing the majority of the rapping, but I think it's John Kickjazz doing like the Tin Man.
I don't know.
Maybe later on, I have no idea. But
yeah, that's knowledge that you should have.
You know what
that
I
ain't
should.
What I'm about.
But I haven't. I don't listen to this album that much.
Rightfully so. Up next, move on from what I just said. Guts on the Ceiling.
You never guess what's up. My monkey head blew up. My chin's in the old man's backyard. I gotta sneak through his yard to find a further mucker. And he's got a pit bull dog.
There is a hook in this one.
Yes, there is.
But while we're waiting for that, I wrote down closer to modern ICP rap song sound. Well, modern actually, just their later on sound.
What? Well, this is a good representation. Oh no, you thought the hook was there?
I thought it was gonna drop.
Nope, not yet.
But
this is one of the songs that does a good job of showing that Violent J likes storytelling. And I don't mind that. I think storytelling songs are really great.
Yeah.
He does a pretty good job of painting a good picture.
But it definitely gets, the way he uses his voice and all that stuff, and even just...
Here you go.
Yeah. Like, this is ICP, like, whenever they got into, like, I feel like probably the area where they started, like, really fucking hitting it, this is the sound that they pretty much took on, to me.
And this is something that's interesting that I just thought about. The Juggalo that we heard on track 3 is, I think, the only song on this CD that actually has a quote-unquote, like, carnival sound to it.
It has that calliope thing in it.
Yeah, in the chorus. And we don't get that, I think, anywhere else on this album. Yet it becomes very prominent on their later CDs.
Oh, it's everywhere. Like every other song.
Yeah, like Ringmaster and Riddle Box On, like, you hear that so much. This was still an attempt at gangster rap, but they were kind of mixing in the quote-unquote acid rap that Esham did when they were calling, horrorcore or wicked shit, whatever they wanted to call it. And for being a slower song, which slower songs need to be really, really, like, on point for me to get into them.
You don't like to chill to
right. Like, a lot of times if I'm listening to music, if it's something that I can't, like, jam out to in my car or whatever, I don't take the time to really listen to it. And I haven't listened to this song that much in the past, but really, like, thinking about it, I probably would, because this is, again, you just said, this is kind of what really got ICP, like, where they started getting their sound.
Yeah.
Okay, like, lyrically, tone, like, all that stuff.
This is ICP. It's the quote unquote, check me out. I should be dead, but I'm all chill. And, like, they do that a lot. Like, it's their thing, you know? And coming up next, though.
Ooh.
In future, I'm going to make sure to take timestamps so I can skip to parts of the song that we need to hear faster. Yeah. This is That You? Featuring Kid Rock.
Is that you? I'm on the microphone, so what you wanna do? Volunteer, is that you? A wicked clown, just for you. I drink Baco, it's only $1.10. I'm aboard on your tits when we fuck in. Cause I'm with that kinky shit, ho. I can see a butt naked in your window. Shimmy up the house.
I wish I would have started a count whenever I listen to this of how many times he uses the phrase butt naked. It's a lot.
Yeah.
But don't get all geek slut, cause I'm gonna buy you some lava to wash your foot.
What's this clown shit all about?
A knife to your neck and your throat's hanging out.
go.
Now it's about time
Here we go.
say.
Kid Rock, is that you? Yeah, let me tell you what I wanna do. Kid Rock, is that you? Your leg, your leg, your leg.
Frontin', everybody's frontin'. Violent J is gonna tell you something. If you know a bitch who got grits, Kid Rock will probably eat that shit.
Boo-hoo, motherfucker, what you cry for? I'm that nigga that you...
I'm sorry, Kid Rock. Would you like to repeat that for me? I'm not going to play it back so you can repeat it, but Kid Rock, I would like you to take a good look at your right hand. Have a look at it. Take a look at your left hand, if you will. Have a look at that. And then step outside, make sure you get some sunlight on them. And notice you a pale motherfucker, my friend. And maybe consider what it is you're saying here, and your word choice.
So, this song came about because they're working with Mikey Clark, and he was able to get in touch with Kid Rock, who he had helped produce his prior albums, and was like, "Hey, why don't you work with these guys?" Because they were like, "Listen, if we can get Esham and Kid Rock on our debut albums, we will sell. We will sell. We will sell it probably at least like 17 copies." And so they got Kid Rock. He showed up. He was high as hell. And it turned out garbage. The next day, he came back, apologized. He was very, very cool. Re-recorded his vocals and even did some of his own cuts for free, which is really, really cool. Apparently, Kid Rock is a really nice guy. What I want to know is, because I've never listened to old Kid Rock. I, like many people, know him from Devil Without a Cause. Mm-hmm. Fantastic album.
I also wrote down here, what the fuck happened to your voice?
Yes. But from, I mean, you gotta, let's point out, I mean, he was young at the time.
Yeah.
He was,
probably.
What I think Jay and Shaggy was like 17 at the time.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, he was,
Yeah.
he was a kid. He was like, so, Kid Rock, obviously his voice changed. But again, Devil Without a Cause came out in, I think, 98 or 99. So this was 7 years prior, and he had been doing music for this long. Was he throwing N-bombs in his own music? Where, if you look at, I think the album's called Grit Sandwiches, like, it has a cartoon of him painted on there.
Actually.
What?
I recall this.
Because it shows him, he's white, and he's got, like, a flat top or something on the cover.
I'm pretty
It's
sure.
so bad.
I'm pretty sure he drops one somewhere in Devil Without a Cause.
Does he?
I can't remember.
Is it backmasked in
I
in
do
there?
not recall.
I just want to do like a Google search of like times that Kid Rock has said the N-word. And I mean, let's also look, I mean, again, I've only listened to Kid Rock from like Devil Without a Cause and a little bit after that, where it was like, oh, he's kind of doing like the rap and rock thing, which is cool. And now he's kind of doing strictly country stuff because he said rap rock is gay, quote unquote. He said rap rock was pretty gay. It's like, dude, that gave you your biggest single until all summer long. But he started out as a rap artist. Like, straight up, that's all he did was actual plain rap. And yodel.
Well,
he did some yodeling in there. And Violent J references it in this song.
Yeah, I heard him do it.
Find him a valley. Might yodel in it. He actually, like, every time he mentions Kid Rock's album in his book, he changes the name of it. Like, his album was called, like, Grit Sandwiches. He called it, like, Shit Sandwiches.
Jesus Christ.
Stuff like that. But this song is... It's a fast-paced song. It's fun to listen to.
I did write down
the first time I heard
tight beat and flow.
Yeah, the first time I heard Kid Rock say that, because I didn't even realize that he was on it when I was listening to it, until I'm just hearing like Kid Rock, is that you? And I'm like, okay, cool.
Oh my God, Kid Rock, the bar with the bar guy.
Yeah, and then Boo Hoo. I'm like, I'm sorry, what? You can't say that. You's a white.
White
But,
hell.
Also, let's something that I will go on. We're about halfway done with the CD now.
We've
Shaggy
been going
Two Dope
for a little while.
Shaggy Two Dope has done all of like 1.5 verses.
Yep.
He likes to yell, and that's
he's got.
mostly it. So let's move on to track number 9, The Night of the Axe.
Vote Kid Rock.
Showed up at your high school prom with an axe in my motherfucking palm. And I jumped on the front stage swinging. Necks and backs went flinging. And the toe, I went psychopath chick. Chopping throats with a hatchet. Cause they tried to get me. So I took a head with me. Ran down the hall butt naked. If you got a life, I'ma take it. Cause I got it going on. And I broke to the female John. Motherfuckers think I'm sick. You ever seen a bitch take a shit? Fuck that. Let a dookie ass speak. Cause female shitting is news to me. Climbed on the fire escape. How many lives can one motherfucker take? 1 life, 2 life, 3 life, 4. Throw me a Mac 10, I'm about to take more. 50 lives coming out 80. Fuck this, I'm finna fuck this lady. Tied the bitch up to the light post. Slap her in the face cause I'm psycho. Beat her down and beat her up. Fucking slut, some bitches make me wonder. Kicked her gut and left my number. Call me fucking nympho.
Yeah.
Then I threw her through a window. I climbed up a tree, got came back down. I don't know why. Straight up insanity. Damn, if it ain't a family. Hope they come.
Let me read a note here real quick that I wrote down.
I'm waiting in the bedroom.
I said, I'll let that first verse speak for itself.
We're home, Sparky.
God.
Honey, where's Sparky? Mom, Dad, Lisa's in the bathroom, and I've gotta go really bad.
Don't worry, little Joey. I'll get the bitch out. You like it? Have another. Diced up all sing.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
So,
Uh-huh. I wrote like one more note after, like just today, because at the very last verse, I did give him this much credit. Good cop warfare. You know? I appreciate that.
This was one of the songs that was taken out of the re-release.
Uh-huh.
I'm
Why?
not-
Why'd that happen?
I actually don't know. I was looking and I thought it was uncleared samples, but it's actually not. Also, the Prince one that you mentioned is not showing up on here.
Really?
Yeah.
Pretty sure that's a Prince thing.
Um,
That is... I'm like...
It's not. I'm just saying it's not showing up
Oh,
on.
yeah.
I'm on Wikipedia, by the way. So yeah, this is one of the songs that was taken out of the re-release. But I don't know why. Like, if I had to guess, it's probably because whoever re-released it, which I think might have been Red Distribution, were not a fan of the lyrical content.
Oh, you don't say.
Yeah, I mean, but yet you let Kid Rock say the N-word.
Well, you know...
It's okay. We're back to Violent J storytelling, faster pace, and I mean it works. He's putting like that kind of sinister voice.
He's doing the Violent J.
Like, I mean, obviously there's other songs where he doesn't really do it, and he sounds like kind of more of a thug.
Yeah.
Like the Juggalo kind of didn't have it, and Wizard of the Hood.
Yeah.
But like Night of the Axe is like, okay, I'm this serial killer clown. We're gonna go with that. Did he not think that women poop? He said.
Yeah, I know what he said.
It's
I heard
news to him.
We were all here. We all listened to it.
I mean, I still don't think that women fart, but I mean, I don't know.
Your dog does.
That's true. So bad.
Go off every time I'm over.
But I mean, this is a song that it's ramming home like what their style is going to be from here on out. So it is an important song to their to their discography, and it does have sequels. I mean, we heard him mention in the Juggalo, the Night of the Axe, the Night of the 44.
Yeah, he do that.
If you're like me,
but he doesn't mention the good song.
Oh yeah, Night of the 44. It's funny though because I had the original version of this CD that did not have Night of the Axe, so I had already had Hell's Pit, which has Night of the 44, and I didn't know that Night of the Axe was another song until I found the original version later on and heard it, and I'm like, okay, here's a song. Also, you have the... Oh, you know what? Go back to Night of the Axe, though. You are going to have to turn the volume up, because you turned it off.
I know.
But we should have that little intro that plays at the end of Night of the Axe.
All right,
so,
let me see.
Yeah, but that...
I didn't know this had one.
Yeah,
I didn't write it down.
It's what kicks in for Psychopathic. So yeah, play, yeah, sure. And just put that... I think it's on this one.
On the Night of the Axe.
Yeah.
Of America are breeding grounds for the criminal mind. As for years they killed one another off, and America has enjoyed its creation. Now these ghetto-minded criminals have crossed the line into your neighborhood and will soon give you a taste of the hell that they have lived for so long. So Pops, this time it's your son who gets shot. Deal with your own creation.
Well, I've been to the stone house and it's sun. Paid my debts, but I'm still a street hustler. Dropped out of school cause I couldn't find my locker. Stubbles on my chin, I got hair like Chewbacca. Might see me sleeping on the street. Don't look for a job cause there's no jobs looking for me. Then it all went to my head. Next day, 49 motherfuckers dead. Tell the pigs I did it. Place spot at your back and beat you in the head with it. And keep your bitch in place. Or I'ma send her ass home with a footprint on her face. I'm hating sluts. Shoot him in the face, step back and it's my nuts. Less them in a sack, cause I fuck so hard it'll break they back. All the pressure packed into one nut. I was waiting.
How you doing over there?
My head blew up. And a sight'll make you sick. Violent chain motherfucker, psychopathic.
So
Psychopathic.
I had to play the outro from the last song because on the re-release that's actually directly on. It's tied on the beginning of the song itself, but that is where you're really hearing that this is about the ghetto's uprising, because it was an establishment basically that was created to separate the riffraff from the rich people.
Yeah.
And that was kind of what the premise of the song Psychopathic was about, in that whenever they finally uprise,
they're going to beat a lot of women.
Yeah, clearly. Unless they're having sex.
Well, I mean,
then they have broken spines.
They're gonna do both, honestly.
I never actually listened to that line where he said he shoots them and then he just stands back and itches his nuts. Wow.
I wrote down
he's hating sluts. So he is hating women who allegedly have lots of sex with possibly numerous people.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Which he simultaneously basically demands of them.
Yes.
It's almost as if there's a serious double standard here. We here at Juggalo Judgment do not slut shame. You fuck whoever you want, as long as they consent.
Yes.
Boom.
Consent is not sexy, it is necessary.
It is sexy. Fuck you. I wrote down, I've heard this 6 times already.
Because
this song has played 6 times up to this point, I'm pretty sure.
There are some things in the track that I do like, though. Very cool use of the Halloween sample.
Yeah,
in the middle of
it pops up in the middle of it, yeah.
That turns into them in the car shooting a cop because
they had a body in the trunk.
No, that's not in this one.
Oh, that's on Night of the Axe.
That's Night of the Axe.
Oh shit! Oh,
I think it was... Oh, it's just because the cop asked where they were going.
Yeah, it's just like...
It's never implied.
And the other one's like, what are you doing? He's like, I shot him.
So, yeah. Actually,
this also ends with a skit.
Yeah, I was literally just going to say, is this the skit that I'm thinking of?
It's probably the skit you're thinking of, because I didn't write down any other ones.
Turn that volume up.
I know how to fucking one. Shit.
Bring it back now.
If it is, I hope it is.
I feel like
Psychopathic.
Because it's one of my favorite skits.
Yeah?
Because I'm thinking of it.
Psychopathic.
Yeah?
Well, then I sucked his nuts.
Oh, did you?
Wrong one.
Yeah.
Wow, did you fuck him?
Well, yeah, he fucked me in the ass.
Wow. What about Rodney?
Fuck him. What he doesn't know won't hurt him. Hold on a second. Hello?
Hey, you dumb fucking bitch! I heard you fucked on me! What the fuck you doing? When I see him, I'ma kick your motherfucking...
Hi.
Well, who was that?
Oh, wrong number.
Yeah.
That was not the skit I was thinking of, but that's still a good skit.
Huh.
Also, that's not on the re-release.
Oh.
They took that one out.
Well, let's have a listen to this.
This is track 10. Or sorry, 11. Black in Your Eyes.
Girly bitch, you fucking freaky bitch.
Hi, John.
I'm knowing what you think. You think your shit don't stink. Take you out to dine. And dine and wine and dine. I tell you look fine. Then we fuck till I break your spine. Bitchy hoe. We fucking on the floor. We fucking in the bed. Then I shoot you in your head. You never make me cry. Before that bitch you die.
Some just lots of uncomfortable shifting and heavy breathing going on. This is the point at which ICP is no longer even trying to vaguely cover for themselves. This is also the point at which, if it were not for me doing this and already having listened to other things and knowing that they become marginally better, I would have dropped out of this entire fucking thing.
This, when you straight up just listen to this song and listen to the lyrics, A, they're very simplistic.
You don't say.
B, John does not have good rhythm.
Who is that?
C, holy fuck, they don't like women.
Yeah.
Oh my god. That's so bad.
Yeah.
It's so bad. Like, it's like, again, we already heard Bon Jay said that he would fuck so hard he'd break their back. And then John was like, hey, that's a cool line, I'm gonna take it.
Right.
Unless they made Black in Your Eyes first.
Who knows?
I don't know. However, the premise is, we're gonna have sex, and then I'm going to physically abuse you.
Or shoot you in the face.
Yes.
Classic.
That is actually still physical abuse.
I suppose, yeah. I mean,
however, more than likely, they will be
murder,
dead.
Really.
Yeah.
So I had a...
Wow. That was also, again, that's one of the songs that was taken off of the re-release.
How could they?
I have no idea why.
So I had a whole thing about this. One could say, and they would be correct, that there is quite a bit of rampant misogyny in rap and hip hop in general.
Mm-hmm.
That's a thing.
Yes.
It's what you got. At the same time, though, this ICP that we are listening to right now would never be able to make a song like Run the Streets by Tupac, in which he is talking about, like, yo, woman that I love dearly, you gotta let me go fucking do my thug shit on the streets, but I'll be back because I love you. You couldn't get that out of these motherfuckers. And as fucking misogynistic as that song is still, like, honestly, like, it still has, like, a major focus on it, but it also has a... I was gonna look that up. Talk about shit while I look this up.
Oh. Shit, you put me on the spot and I didn't have anything to go with. We're still at a point where ICP were making gangster music, and gangster music had a lot of I'm the man, I run shit, I'm gonna bang bitches. That's really what it was. Because in rap, especially at this time, women were not valued for much more than just being there to fuck. And it's really, really refreshing to know that it has diminished slightly for ICP. For rap as a whole, it's kind of has fluctuated, but just...
Alright, so
this
anyway.
song is just... It's actually... Like, I listened to it last night, and I kind of, like, didn't think about it, because I kind of just had it on, like, in the background while I was, like, glancing through Behind the Paint. But, wow, that's really uncomfortable to listen to.
Uh-huh.
Like, it's probably not going to be on my phone much longer. I might listen to it a couple more times to really get the context and be like, okay, context taken, bye-bye.
Yeah, like, as I said about the whole Run the Streets thing, that has a verse by a rapper named Storm, where...
You said this was Tupac, correct?
Tupac, yeah.
So was he a member of the Outlaws?
I don't fucking know.
That was his group?
I don't know shit.
Okay.
But Storm drops,
Sorry,
like...
I'm very, very, like, bad with a lot of old stuff pop.
I'll lend you All Eyes on Me. You should definitely listen to it.
Fair enough.
But Storm drops a verse where she's, like, basically talking about, like, the other half of that, where it's like, yeah, I'm gonna hook up with somebody with money. I'm gonna fucking take it. And you know what? The fact that Tupac obviously was okay with that and let her on a fucking verse, I'll give him some fucking points for that.
Right.
Like, as problematic as a lot of other shit was, they were on a level that I feel like ICP would have never made it to. They could never have let that happen on one of their songs, and that's fucked.
Now, when did that song come out?
I think All Eyes on Me was in the 2000s, so I mean, it was 10 years or so. What's up, everybody? Editing Shmeev here to say, past Shmeev, what the fuck are you doing right now? Alright, look, everybody, no, I'm gonna get dragged over this. I deserve to some degree, but here's the thing. I did not grow up on this shit. I grew up without, like, any rap in my house whatsoever, besides a Christian rock band that did rap called Audio Adrenaline. That was I did not have exposure to Tupac until years later, whenever I was, like, buying my own shit and I was an adult and I didn't have to give a fuck. Alright, you gotta cut me some slack. My perception of time is fucked. I don't have memory of these kinds of things. He died before I even knew who the fuck Tupac was. I am so sorry. I was 6 years old. You can't hold me to this shit. I'm gonna get dragged in a couple seconds as soon as I stop talking here and we go back to the episode, but just cut me some slack. I'm so sorry. Rest in peace, Tupac.
Wait.
When did Tupac die?
96.
He died in 96? Holy shit. Oh, the release I had was in 2000 something, so fuck if I know, goddamn.
96 or
this
97.
Is all fucked. Man. Well,
I mean, don't get me wrong, he's had like two or three albums.
He ain't dead?
He did have a couple albums released after he died, so.
Yeah, I don't fucking know, man.
Alright, let's move on to...
Never Had It Made.
Yep, Never Had It Made.
Let's move on from that uncomfortable track.
No! No!
Yes, Mr. Gatekeeper. Now we have, Joseph Bruce, also known as Violent J.
Oh yes, I've heard of that hideous fuck. Tell me, what makes you think I'd ever allow you into these pearly gates?
Wait, man, let me explain, dog. First, I was born young and healthy. I told my mother one day I'd be wealthy. Can't forget my first day at school. Got stabbed in the head with a pencil, but it's cool. Get my education, a job and a family, a good reputation. And what about grade 2? Got shot in the neck and the bullet went straight through. But I'm packing a textbook. Don't fuck with me, cause I'm going to grade 3. Thank God it's lunch in a minute. Bit into my hot dog with a razor blade in it. And it cut my tongue off. But I know how to multiply. So what's up, boss? Finally had to step out. I dropped out of school when they ripped my neck out. Who knows where the road led? Seen a man with a briefcase, but no head. So I'm like, fuck that. Show me a quarter and an ounce of crack, and I'm straighter than a fucking light post. I sold a lot of crack, but I bought the most. Now I'm a bass head down on my luck, roaming the streets and got hit by a Mack truck. And
So
yeah.
this after some technical difficulties, we got this set. We got a song where Violent J has died.
Yeah.
And now he is at St. Peter's gates to see whether or not he deserves to go to heaven.
What do you think?
I mean, he never had it made. He had it rough.
It's true.
I mean, he got stabbed in 1st grade with a pencil. I got stabbed with a pencil in like 11th grade.
It still sucks.
I still have the mark.
Oof.
Yeah, it's not fun.
It's rough, man.
I'm not even kidding. It's somewhere on my hand. Because the graphite... Oh, it's on my middle finger.
Oh, damn.
The graphite, like, rubbed off. That aside, so he got... From grades 1 through 3, he got stabbed with a pencil.
Mm-hmm.
He got shot in the neck.
Yeah.
He got his tongue sliced off by a razor blade that was in his hot dog.
Yep. But it's cool.
He can multiply.
He can multiply. You know, this song?
And then he had his spine ripped out when he dropped out at 4th grade.
This song, I was okay with it.
You can drop out of school in 4th grade in Detroit, apparently.
This one...
Gotta be 9th grade in Pennsylvania to do that.
This one actually has, like, weirdly enough, like, a fucking Wu-Tang sound to it. Up until that midpoint where he, like, goes into, like,
where he says that
but here's what happened afterwards.
Yeah. It sounds like, I just thought of this. It sounds like, the Eminem song, The Kids, which was an outtake on the Marshall Mathers LP, where he's talking about, he talks about, like, 3 different people, and he's, like, giving an introduction on the person, and then the style of the instrumental changes, and it's, like, darker and sinister when he talks about, like, them when they're on drugs. It's very, very funny. But that literally, like, that's what I thought about when it kicked to that. Again, we're going with... That's kind of, like, with Violent J's voice, he's kind of in between his Violent J and his gangbanger voice.
Yeah.
And there's parts where, like, when he's rapping where he kind of sounds like he's rapping like this.
Uh-huh. That's...
And then he got parts where he's rapping like this. It literally switches in the middle of that song.
He does that. Like, all the time.
You know, it's fine. It's cool. It's not bad.
He changes for mood usually.
Yeah,
it
and
works out okay.
This is a song that I honestly don't take a lot of time to listen to.
No?
I mean, honestly, like, you know, I'll save it for the end, for the songs that I actually, like, really listen to consistently.
Alright, well, because this is a song where I listened to it, and I was like, alright, this is where you sort of get into, like, the whole thing of, like, him talking more about, like, you know, the reality, well, some sort of the reality of the life that he grew up with and all that stuff, and the realities that a lot of people deal with, and it's where you get into ICP and their, like, weird level of class consciousness. Like, everybody on some level has it, where they know, like, you know, fucking rich people are screwing us and all that stuff. But,
yeah.
But he has a certain, like, they have an interesting way of portraying it a lot of times, and this is one where it comes through, like, loud and clear about, like, the things that people have to do to survive.
Mm-hmm.
And not just murdering women.
Yeah. So now, lucky number 13.
Your rebel flag.
All right.
Stop the bus. Violent J comes out, barrels to your chest, and blow your lungs out. Motherfucker fucking hit. I kick you in the mouth, sway your fucking lips up. You swallow them teeth when I do. And me and my boys will run a train on your thumb and lip. Then break her fucking back. Goddamn bigots ain't all that. So I'ma cut your brain out. Reach in and pull your spine out. Welcome to the carnival show. You're invited, you and your bitch flow. And the wicked clown's gonna jack, cut your legs off, and if you crawl back, don't step to the city folk. Bitch, that's why you got your titties broke. So get back on your aardvark. Don't let me see a bigot coming through Clark Park. Cut his neck with my good blade. 34 years old, still in the 3rd grade. Yeah, speaking on others. Look at your hootenanny ass motherfucker and your bearded bitch. Hey, fuck bump jaw and your rebel flag. Fuck your rebel flag. Fuck your rebel
So, I took down a note that just said, aardvark?
Violent J was given a dictionary. Opened the first page.
Yeah.
Thought it was a cool word.
I would not be surprised. After that, though, I'm gonna be straight up with you.
Mm-hmm.
This is not a song about bigotry.
It is.
It is not. It is not a song about bigotry.
It's not.
It uses. It
all
uses
it does
fucking.
is really say that. It says that people who are racist are less valued.
That is not, in fact, what this song says.
It's not. It is, though.
This song uses. No. Here's.
It says that they're less valued. That is why they are worth killing.
No. Because it doesn't talk about any of that.
Not
what it does
Southern people
is use bigotry as a code word for a Southern, like a bigot as a code word for a Southern person.
Right.
It is literally like his excuse. It is once again just like his excuse to just go off on like, you fucking murder people. Like,
right.
It is another song about murdering people.
Excuse me.
He has a passing reference to somebody being a bigot, but he doesn't actually get into anything about it. It's just, you are Southern, therefore bigot, therefore murder.
Right, and that's the thing. Excuse me, jeez. It's still kind of... It's picking up where Redneck Ho left off.
Yeah.
Okay. But as I mentioned before, this song kind of stems from whenever Jay lived in the South.
Yeah.
And that's all he saw.
Right.
So I'm assuming that it was a period where he did not see pretty much anybody who was from the South be a good person in general. So he did generalize, not just him, John Kickchast is there too.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, that was him on the second verse. Where he generalized all Southern people
He certainly
as racist bigots because that's all he saw. That is not saying that every person who is from the South is a bigot. That's me saying that.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
And as we've seen as time has gone on, Violent J has changed.
He has
his,
done, but I actually
by signing people such as Boondocks.
Did they not do this song again, but better? Not this same song, but they did this song again, but better. It was on Missing Link, wasn't? Didn't they have one on Missing Link? One of them.
Yeah, Confederate flag.
Yeah.
Confederate flag. I totally forgot about that one.
Because like the hook is like I say fuck your rebel flag or something.
It's something along those lines.
Yeah.
It's been a while since I've listened to that track, but yeah.
I don't remember listening to it. I know I've heard it before. I just don't remember everything about it. So I don't remember if they did it actually better, but I feel like they probably did.
We'll get there in a couple years. But no, the premise of the song is Southern people are assholes and deserve to die.
And that's about what it's going.
It should not be strictly all Southern people. It should be Southern racist people.
Yeah. I mean, all racist people.
Well, no. I understand all racist people. But this song specifically, Southern racist people who love that Confederate flag and what it stood for, those are the people that should die.
Yeah.
And they should die by Violent J's hands. And Gats. and fucking anything. That is what that song should be about. But it is kind of not.
He's kind of not good at doing that.
Okay.
Up next, Ghetto Freak Show.
Ghetto freak, ghetto freak show. Ghetto freak, ghetto freak show. Ghetto freak, ghetto freak show. Ghetto freak, ghetto freak show. Ghetto freak, ghetto freak show. Ghetto freak, ghetto freak show. Ghetto freak, ghetto freak show. Ghetto freak, ghetto freak show. 3 o'clock in the morning and you're sleeping. Wicked clowns in the moonlight creeping. Slide through your window under your bed. Crawl in through your ear, I mean your head. Bumping into bones cause I need light. Tiptoeing down through your windpipe. Climbing down your spine was the fun part. Looky, and I think I see your fucking heart. So I'm stabbing like it ain't nothing. Wicked clown cut his way. Waiting in a dark place. Sweeping down and I'm picking at your dead face.
Mike, a podcast.
Oh, shit.
So, Ghetto Freak Show.
I fucking hate this song. I'm not even gonna try and say that I like it. I remember first getting that song way back on the LimeWire days when I was just trying to grab everything ICP that I could. And holy shit, do I just not like this song. It's too slow. Violent J does not do anything of note to distinguish one verse from the next. It bores the shit out of me. One thing I do want to point out, though, it was not produced by Mikey Clark.
Oh, really?
It was not produced by Chuck Miller.
Oh.
It was produced by Isham.
Oh, look at that. So
to which I say, Isham, what the fuck?
So this song is one where you start seeing the beginnings of where they really take shots at rich people.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm always here for that.
Mind you, we are middle class at best.
Very lower middle class.
Yeah, in suburban Pennsylvania. So we can recognize, these class differences.
So yeah, they start getting in the last verse. They get into things about like rich people stressing over things like the grass not being green enough and shit. And, it's good times. And then also, they can't quite seem to escape dropping a really fucking homophobic line. Wasn't great.
I don't even remember what it was.
Well, let me throw this one out there for you.
I know that there was one from one of these songs. I don't remember which one it was. I don't think it was this one. But, maybe it is.
Well,
do you know the lyrics?
I brought it up.
Oh, okay,
I brought it up on Genius.com.
Oh, I love Genius.
That's a great website.
They're fucking amazing. Because
the rich man be stressing all the dumb stuff, they cut their fucking wrists if the grass ain't green enough. Right there in your face, you can't tag it. Just found out your son is a faggot. Dick sucking butt fucking homo, man. If you're stressing, you better talk to Mojo, man. So on and so on. Now, that's a line where it straddles this interesting line of...
That was literally the line I was thinking of, too. I just didn't remember if it was this one.
That's the one where it's literally... Part of it, you could almost read that as going off on a rich person for that being a thing that they have a problem with. But I also know who Violent J is, and fuck you, Violent J. Like, I fucking know you. And I know that you were you were using that as a cheap shot regardless of what you were actually trying to say with it.
It's... I'm glad you read the line, because I could not.
Oh,
I can't flip that F-bomb. I remember listening to that last night, and it came up, and I was like, what the actual fuck?
Uh-huh.
Okay. And again, I totally forgot about it because I don't like that song. because it's so slow that I never just sat down and listened to that until last night, and I was like, what the actual fuck is this? Like,
you're gonna have to listen to a lot of ICP songs.
I know, and that's the thing. Like, I'm learning myself. And I'm the Juggalo of 14 plus years.
Well, I mean, you've never been to the Gathering.
I have never been to the Gathering. We're gonna find out that Violent J has said some things that he is not a fan of saying in the past.
Right, yeah.
One thing I'll point out, and I mean, it's something we could talk about later on, but there was an album that they came out with in 2005 called Supervillains, which is ICP, Esham, and Lavelle. They all were under different aliases, and they each had different like powers and weaknesses.
Oh, okay.
I believe it was Lavelle's weakness was anything to do with homosexuality. And that album was, it was respected, but they had released another album later on, unofficially, on Esham's podcast. And there was a song on there where Violent J fucking goes off on the gay community.
Really?
Fucking goes off to the point where he's like, I don't want this put out there. But he's the one who said it. Yeah. Now.
It's fucking...
Now. Times have changed.
Let me lean into the microphone here real quick and just say that while I do recognize a lot of things about this, that like Violent J was like 3 years old whenever he wrote all of this. And I certainly do not want things from whenever I was like 3 years old. I don't want to have to reckon with a lot of those things. I do acknowledge that I've been a piece of shit in different parts of my life, and that everybody should have a path to get better in ways. And so just recognize that while I'm saying fuck you, Violent J, and I'm very, very irritated by certain things that come out of this, I'm saying fuck you to the 1992 Violent J, and we'll see about the 2019 Violent J whenever we get to Fearless Fred Fury in 20 years or so.
Yeah, it's just, this was something that people were, when I was on IG Live last night, and people were asking me like, oh, so it's fine because of the time. And to which I say, no. It's not fine because of the time.
No.
It was more accepted-ish.
I mean,
but that
like, you weren't even in high school yet. In high school was still a time whenever we were throwing shit around like that. So.
Yes, and that's the thing. Like, as I said, like, I cannot drop that F-bomb. I had in the past. And I recognize that is very, very uncool. Okay? Not cool then, not cool now. That is why in 2018, when Eminem dropped his song Fall off of Kamikaze, and he threw the F-bomb at Tyler, the Creator, the word was backmasked. But still, it does not matter.
Yeah.
It was used. Not cool. That said, let's get the fuck off of Ghetto Freak Show, because I hate that goddamn song. Let's get to, honestly, a pretty cool song to end the album on.
This is a track. This is Taste.
This is featuring Jump Steady, Violent J's older brother.
Yes.
Capital E, their friend Nate the Mac, and Esham.
That's a lot. That's more people than I thought were on this.
On iTunes it says only Esham, but there are officially 4 guest artists on this.
Before we start this, I'm just gonna say the one note that I took down: actual posse track.
Yes,
this is legit.
This is Insane Clown Posse track.
Yeah, this is Protect Your Neck for ICP.
Posse cuts, for those who don't know, are songs that generally have like 4 or more people that can be from different groups or just different rappers in general. That are all coming together for one, like, super track.
Every Wu-Tang track.
They've been, Wu-Tang was a posse, basically. But notable songs that you could think of that would be posse tracks. 4321, which was LL Cool J from his Phenomenon album.
Scenario, Tribe Called Quest.
Rollin', Urban Assault Vehicle.
Yeah, that would be. Anything by DJ Khaled.
Yeah, literally his entire albums. Forever by Drake. That's a Posse cut. So yeah, that's generally what Posse cuts are for those who don't know.
This is 90s style, like 80s, 90s style Posse track. This is, if you listen to this and then like go listen to Protect Your Neck by Wu-Tang, like this is what they were.
So let's get it.
Heard thoughts going on in the free world. Broke out the asylum and killed a girl. Just to warm up, just to get it out. Cause I'm a beat cutting thoughts, trying to break it down. Can't nobody get me. I've always been a psycho, but now they coming with me. Let's straight do we team up. Cause I believe every thought deserves a good cut. Look in my brain, it's fucking insane. Rolling around naked in the acid rain. Rich bitch fucker, took me for a sucker. Now we killing you instead of killing each other. Walked in your house, shot him in the mouth. Leaned back the head and poured the brains out. My lyrics are strong, it's only a song. The government front like they don't know what's going on. Fuck it, I'll take the matter in my own hands. Cut you down, can't cut you down. Cause I know the rich go jogging. And I'm waiting in the bushes, axe to the noggin. About 30, 40 times. Psychedelic shit with the psycho rhymes. Let's keep the killing in one place. But I'm at your door, motherfucker, have a taste.
Fucking you up, won't let you pass. Fucking you up, shot you in the ass. Jumped out the alleyway with a motherfucking battle axe. Drunk dead body.
Sean and Joey.
Taste.
Sick of this shit on my TV.
That is, it continues on like that, verse into verse into verse, I believe.
There's I think there's a couple like they say like, come on, have a taste, and then it'll be like a spoken thing in between.
Yeah.
But that song is, I love that song.
It's good. It's a real good cut. Yeah.
Everybody, I think, has a very consistent flow on it.
That beat, it's grooving.
It's very cool. Jump Steady, who this is his first official thing that he records, I think, unless he did anything on Dog Beats. Jump Steady was actually, I mentioned he was in the military.
Mm-hmm.
He was in Desert Storm.
Oh, really?
So, yeah. Like, he has seen a lot of shit. And Jump Steady, I mean, we'll see in later albums, he does play a very large role behind the scenes of Psychopathic, which is very cool that he has always been supportive of Insane Clown Posse in general. But it was really cool because I think that his verse actually references his time in the military. And then you have Isham, who I don't know if this was a thing for Isham in the early 90s, where he put like a weird vocal effect on it. I don't know what it is. I kind of don't like it, but it also does distinguish him from everybody else, so I don't mind it.
Yeah.
But basically, Taste is just a song talking about the people of the ghetto.
Yeah.
Showing you, this is what we've dealt with. Have a taste.
Yeah, I mean, that's the whole thing.
It, like, if there was any song to kind of cap off what the Carnival of Carnage album is about, I think it's this one.
Yeah,
I really do. Like, between this and maybe the Juggalo? Maybe? But I think this one, like, based on the theme of what COC is all about, Taste, I think, does the best job of it.
This is exactly what I thought. Whenever I first listened to it, the one verse in it is Jump Steady's, where he goes off on like a lot, like he talks a lot of shit on just having to deal with like life in the streets and not being able to fucking afford to eat and shit, and talks about money being thrown out, money being thrown out for wars and shit, where it's like, fucking people can't eat in your own goddamn cities, you stupid motherfuckers. And I'm like, you fucking do it, Jump Steady. You fucking hit him with that shit.
He knows what it's about.
Yeah. That's a whole fucking thing. He was in the Gulf War. Hot damn. Shit.
Yeah, wasn't that? Or was that not Desert Storm?
I don't know what the fuck
Sorry, we're supposed to be the socio-politically conscious ones, and we don't know American history.
I don't
But it's okay, because American history always changes.
Look, I can't remember when the fuck Tupac died, man.
And if that's not an important part of American history, I don't know what it is.
It was when I was 6 years old.
Word.
I don't have that kind of memory. I don't have I can't contextualize things on a time basis.
Yeah, but that song it moves. It does a really, really cool job of just everything going. Although I do want to say I'm looking on here and right on Genius.
Yeah.
And I don't think that Nathan Mack actually has a verse on here. It's just Jump Steady, capital E, and then Esham. So I don't know if he's maybe like yelling something in the background.
He might be. Maybe he's all the parenthetical things.
Also, the intro, which I think is at the end of Ghetto Freak Show, is done by Jump Steady as well.
Yeah.
That becomes a running theme where Jump Steady does a lot of intros in their later stuff. He has a really cool voice for it, so I don't hate that at all. I think it's very, very cool.
Yeah.
So that was Carnival of Carnage. And
that was Carnival of Carnage.
That was the first official LP released by Violent J, Shaggy 2 Dope, and John Kick Chass.
17 copies.
17 copies on day one. Shortly after this album was released, John Kick Chass would leave the group. He left the group because of a girl that he was dating, because it was taking up way too much time. And whenever he left, the immediate look was, well, because Violent J and John were actually really, really good friends, Shaggy 2 Dope was kind of like, oh, that's John's younger brother, but he's with us. And it was kind of like, they looked at 2 Dope and were like, well, are you still here or no? And Shaggy 2 Dope was like, fuck it, I'm in. John wasn't even that good of a rapper anyways.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's a fucking bold statement.
That is literally what it says.
2 Dope.
That is literally what it says in the book. I'm not kidding. I looked at it last night and I laughed. And from then on, like, Violent J and Shaggy 2 Dope were like best buds after that. And, you know, that's a good way to start it.
Yeah.
Since then, they've created an insane empire from then on. It would not actually be just those two by themselves until the Ringmaster.
Oh.
So there's one release in between there where there's still somebody else. We'll get to
right.
that in our hopeful next episode.
I'm gonna continue with it. I'm in.
So
I'll drag you out your fucking house.
What are your thoughts overall about Carnival of Carnage? Do you have any tracks that stood out, you know, for positive reasons?
Overall,
is there anything that you were just like, why?
Overall,
was this worth your
taste
time?
is really the track for me.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the Juggalo was all right. Honestly, first day out, I'm into it. It has an all right sound to it. It has that sound of like I said, you know, he's rapping like Dre straight up, but it's also got like a fucking today was a good day feel. But yeah, overall, this album, here's the thing. As they went on, they learned more how to consolidate their ideas into single coherent tracks.
Now you're saying this is later on in their time period, not this album.
Yeah, not this album.
Okay.
Later on, they worked out consolidating ideas and themes into tracks. This is unfocused, straight up. They don't have, like, their songs are not focused on a single idea. It's always just like, here's a thing, maybe I'm killing people. That's it. And the general thing is just, like, they're all over the fucking place with it.
There's literally times, honestly, where thoughts from one song could have been switched with thoughts from another song.
Yeah.
And then it would have made both songs better.
Yep. Yeah.
Like,
it's a thing that they do. Like, they can't keep a single theme in a song. They're unfocused in this. They definitely get better at that later.
It was partially like I feel the writing process was Violent J sitting down writing something. He thinks of a line and he's like, "Oh, that sounds cool. Oh, this line that I just thought of can rhyme with it."
Right.
But it doesn't contextually make sense in the song. But hey, everyone has to start somewhere. And yes, Violent J had already done Intelligence and Violence. They had done Basement Cuts. They did Dog Beats. But this is the first official Insane Clown Posse album.
Studio.
I will fucking throw that as much as possible. And there was so much room for them to grow.
Yeah.
I think that, honestly, the strong tracks, Taste is wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
Psychopathic is one I always listen to a lot. The Juggalo is great. But, again, I mean, you mentioned First Day Out. I will say it again.
I know.
There is a better version of that song that comes out later. And same thing with Redneck Ho, which, if anything, at the very minimum, those songs, at the basic look, is they're better production-wise in the future. But lyrically, they're still better. Doesn't even matter who's making the fucking songs. There's also a remix of Is That You on their Featuring Freshness album. There is nothing different with it, except the instrumental's adjusted. Violent J has a different voice on it where it sounds more like silly. Like, it's the same... It's
J thing.
It's not him re-recording his vocals. They just put an effect over it.
Oh, okay.
But Kid Rock... It sounds like he had a vocal effect on the original song, and they took it off on the remix, so he sounds normal-ish. It's very weird. I might have to play it for you later on. I don't think we'll listen to Featuring Freshness on here because everything but 3 songs are from prior songs, prior albums, so it's pointless.
All right. So overall, I listen to Taste in the Juggalo probably. Overall, though, I would say skip this album.
Yeah, it's
if you have to listen to it, listen to some other shit first.
And this is the thing. If you were to tell me, and I guarantee there is somebody out there who unabashedly loves this album.
That's fine.
It may have been the first album I listened to. It might be the most recent CD that they've grabbed from ICP.
I will say
and
this.
They probably love it and can say every line. And I think that they're wrong. However, you can like whatever music you like. And if you think that Carnival of Carnage is the epitome of Insane Clown Posse, then props to you.
If you have a sentimental connection to this album, or if you just like the way that it sounds or something like that, you fucking do you. If you connect with this album on a serious basis...
We need to have a talk.
I ain't with you on that.
And here's the thing. Here's the thing, too.
Connect with Taste.
Nostalgia will ruin so many people's views.
Powerful motherfucker.
Of albums. I have literally argued with people when I say Riddlebox is not ICP's best work.
Oh, no.
I have literally argued with people who if they saw me in public, would probably want to punch me. And I can just say, I'm sorry, but there are better albums that they have made. And you know what? My opinion on what's a better album may also be blinded by nostalgia.
You know it.
That is just how these things tend to work. Carnival of Carnage, again, is not an amazing album lyrically. It's not an amazing album instrumentally, musically, sociopolitically. It is not an album that I can throw at somebody who's never listened to ICP before.
Definitely not.
And say, hey, what do you think of this? And expect a good review.
Yeah.
Okay. Shmeev right here has only listened to a couple of their albums in the past. So when I threw this at him and was like, hey, let's try this idea out, I was met with, that sounds fun. I've only got to wait till episode 4 for Great Malenko.
This motherfucker.
But I also knew that this was not going to be something where we were going to agree with everything.
Yeah.
And I am okay with that.
We're here to disagree.
Exactly. But I just want everybody to understand that these are just our opinions. These are not your opinions.
Tell us what you think.
These are not the opinions of Juggalos as a whole. Again, there are people who have been listening to this music twice as long as I have, and they're probably going to be like, no, fuck you, you're wrong. But then there's some people who might be like, oh shit, I never thought about it that way. I agree. If you're one of those people, please let me know, because I like analyzing this stuff.
Yeah. Hit us back.
Yes.
Hit us on the tweets.
We do have Twitter.
Juggalo Judgment.
At Juggalo Judgment.
Hit us up on the emails. juggalojudgment@gmail.com.
Yes.
Hit us up on our individuals. I'm at Shmeev.
And I am at Mike Spawn, the SEJ. You'll see me. I'm one of the 2 people that at Juggalo Judgment follows.
Yeah, boom.
Same with Shmeev. So I had a lot of fun doing this.
I had a good time.
I really think that this is going to be a fun little thing to do. I don't know where we're going to set these. I'm thinking hopefully we can get them on iTunes.
Yeah, I think we can do
I
that.
would prefer also to get them on CastBox because CastBox is on everything.
We'll probably throw them up on YouTube. We'll have a channel for it.
Yeah, we can probably do that too. But please let us know what you think about this. We hope to do more episodes in the near future.
We definitely hope to keep them a little bit more streamlined and stuff because we're coming up on 2 hours.
Yes, this is true.
So
if you listened this long,
we appreciate you.
Really, really hope that you actually got enjoyment out of this. So yeah, please let us know what you think. We will be back in our next episode where we will talk about Beverly Kills 50187. So that said, this is Mike.
This is Shmeev.
And
finish your Fagos.
Let the fucking bass go.